Greetings, my human friends. This, once more, is Rudolf of Germany, the tall, white alien. The topic of today, I think, is overdue. It's just a viewpoint which has been neglected lately in today's political correct world. The topic of today is, do I have the right to dislike other people? Well, I don't want to say hate. That would be a little bit stretched for the modern mind, because people are so horrified of the idea to hate somebody or something that probably many of you would be appalled me talking about it. But dislike, the softer form, may be still possible to express. Am I allowed, as a creature, as a human, as a black man, or a white woman, or a homosexual, or a straight person, a lesbian, or a feminist, or somebody who is completely normal? Am I allowed to dislike other people? Well, this is a very, very large topic, I admit, because it looks to me like if I would be a member of a minority, I have an easier time, even as a non-vaxxer or a vaxxer, whatever you want to call it. Now there is another discrimination going on. People who do not want to have a COVID shot, just on the side. Am I allowed, as an average, regular, non-minority person, to express my dislike towards others? Well, the fact is, we all have sympathies and antipathies and dislike in our hearts. This is completely natural, and it has always been like that. The only problem which we are facing in modern political correct times is that we are pressed to not let these feelings take over. We are, as let's say, a majority, like me, look at me, a white, older man of wealth and privilege. Am I, as such, not allowed to express my feelings against minorities? Am I not allowed to express dislikes against people who are also bear dislike and have hatred in their hearts against me? Well, hatred is always dumb and primitive, and we should not hate other people just because of their skin color or their sexual orientation. The problem is only, long before these political correct times, people lived together, and as a white person I see a black person, and maybe we come into a conversation together and find each other sympathetic, or maybe not at all. Or I see somebody on the street, he's a cross-dresser, and I say, wow, look, somebody, a man there, middle-aged, and he wears a look-through ladies' underwear and a short mini dress. But it did not necessarily mean I had to hate him. And maybe at these times back then, I would have said, fine, talk to him. Maybe he's a smart man, or a smart woman, and maybe they have some kind of something to say which interests me. But since political correctness took over, I do not have a choice to like black people anymore. I do not have the choice to maybe respect and befriend homosexuals, lesbians, or people of other opinion. I do not have that choice anymore as a white man, as a majority of the population in the Western world, to like minorities. No, I must like them and I must love them. And if I don't like them wholesale, all of them at once, with all their faults and all their good deeds, if I do not like them, I am not accepted. See, this is the problem. The problem is racism, which is being put under the carpet. Let's say 10, 20 years ago, there have been racists, but most people, they got along with each other. All kinds of races. Sure, they saw, hey, I'm black or I'm white, but hey, this guy from the other race or this guy from another political spectrum is okay, can be a friend. But today you are forced. You are forced to like people. Even all the people which have a character you would not even let into your house. That is what creates division. By being forced to like a certain group of people, you are, as a forced person, will always create resistance. And that is the idea about Black Lives Matters, again, also these gender gaga and all these kind of political correctness, vaccine against anti-vaxxers, all of this creates division. By telling people you must love another person, you will automatically resist. And the whole idea of this fascism, of political correctness, the whole idea is not to bring people together, which probably would have grown naturally together, but divide them by constantly throwing it into their face that you must love black people, you must love white people. No, white people you don't have to love. These are the only group of people you still can hate without having any kind of backlash. But let's say you must love black people, homosexuals, you must love transsexuals, you must love even the Greens who destroy this planet. Yes? No, this brings division. Example, the Greens. Who is more green than me? Since childhood, I believed in fresh water and fresh air. I'm the owner of lands and forests which I have to tend to and pay out of my pocket every year to keep it clean, healthy and green. But why am I not a green? I am not a green because it is a fascistic group who has nothing to do with the environment and all to do with creating division between people and gaining political power. I am the greenest person who has many homosexual friends, and even in my family, yes, there are black people. But all of them, I know, they think the same as I do. These politically correct media folks and politicians don't have in mind to bring us together, but they have in mind to split us and create more division and more racism than there already is. Rudolf of Germany.